In today's video, I just want to share a few lessons that I've learned being in Dubai for 2 months now after moving from California. So a lot of people look at me and say, Amy, you're living your best life. You finally moved to your dream place, Dubai. And I said, yes, absolutely. I'm very grateful for being here. With my baby, he's sleeping now. But there's some unexpected lessons that I want to share with you all. So moving to a new place, there's definitely a lot of uncertainties and the different culture, different weather, and a lot of new things to get used to. And honestly, for the first 1 month, I actually found myself not really enjoying the journey, and I found myself actually in a very low vibration. And I was reflecting upon it. I'm like, what's going on? Right? It's always been my goal to move here ever since I visited here a year ago. So I should be happy. I should be satisfied now that I'm here. And this is something that I want to share with all of you. When you set a goal, you think you'll be happy when you achieve them. And sorry to burst your bubble here. It's actually not the goal that we want. It's the feeling that we think that we will feel after achieving those goals. And the truth is though, purpose of setting a goal, it's actually not to get. The purpose of setting a goal is actually to grow. Therefore, you will find, I don't know if any of you have experienced this, I have experienced it many times now, is that when you achieve your goal, a goal that you've been dreaming about for months, for years, for weeks, after you have it, you kind of just feel like you don't feel any differently. And in fact, sometimes you feel like, oh, is this it? It's kind of like that scenario for kids. If you have kids, nephews, nieces, it's like for Christmas, they're so looking forward to opening the Christmas gift, right? Every day leading up to the Christmas day, that when they get to unwrap, the anticipation of the gifts, they're so excited. But then you know what happens? On the Christmas day, after they open the Christmas present, they go back, they just throw it away, not throw it away, but they just throw it on the side, and they're like, okay, let me go back to my other things, my old toys or something else, right? It's exactly like that when we set goals. So what that means is, when you achieve your goals, you might not feel any differently, okay? And that's the reason why you want to set another goal. Okay? So that's what happened to me. I found myself after, I've been wanting to move here for a year. 1 year I've been thinking about, how I will feel like when I'm here. And after I moved here, because of the culture, because of learning different new language, for example, I'm not learning the new language, but just people surrounding me is such a mixed crowd in Dubai that I felt like their part of me is not used to it, and I felt myself rejecting or not liking the idea of the weather, for example, because back in California, the weather is very nice, right? But here, I'm here during the hottest days of Dubai. So I feel like always being trapped indoor with AC, with my baby Mojo, and I'm not able to go outside. And I found myself being affected by the outside circumstances, okay? And this is the lesson that I didn't expect to learn, which is, it is what it is. Can I change the weather? No, I cannot. It just is. It's not good, it's not bad, right? Some people love this weather, right? Especially a lot of people coming from the colder weather, such as Canada, right? I've talked to a few people that they actually really, they don't mind this hot weather, right? So do you see that? How come that one thing, but we have different perspective, different perception of something? So this is the power of our mind, is that when things happen, it seems like they're happening to us, right? But it just is. So I found myself in the beginning feeling irritated by the weather, just feeling, irritated by the weather. And then I quickly shift. I said, it is what it is. Am I being triggered by the weather? How can that be? That's something outside of me. So I quickly shift and I said, I started to appreciate the weather. And then ever since then, because I shift my attitude, I shift my perception on how things are, and they haven't changed, right? Everything started falling into place. Meaning now that I'm actually enjoying the weather, I appreciate the weather because it is what it is. I cannot change it. But why don't I learn to embrace it? And so today, in today's video, I really just want to share with you my lessons, the unexpected lessons that I learned, and what you can do to shift something that you cannot change. You cannot change the outside. You cannot change the economy. You cannot change the news, right? But what you can change is your perception of something. And I want to finish this video by a quote by Dr. Wayne Dyer. He said that when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Nothing changes, but only your perception. So you have the power to do that. Okay? So comment below. I would like to hear what's your take on this. How do you shift your perception on certain things so that you shift your mood, shift your emotions towards something? And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and also turn on the bell notification so that anytime when we have videos on mindset hacks and manifestation tips, that you will be the first to know. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you like this video so that it can go out to more people. Because this year, I really want to help you and other people to manifest more wealth and abundance. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.